Rivers State is not like Lagos, and Wike's ambition of becoming a landlord has come to an end. This is Chukwemeka Eze. Ha. Now, wow, this is serious. I know that Tinubu has always been the landlord of Lagos, and this Tinubu is the same person that Wike told somebody not to submit to as a godfather. And the same Tinubu is the person Wike is now copying to become landlord in Rivers State. I know that it's not going to work. It will be a very tough war for Wike to be landlord in a Rivers State. So let's see exactly what Chukwemeka is trying to tell everybody here. Chukwemeka is a former spokesman of defunct New People's Democratic Party, told Wike that Rivers State is not like Lagos and its ambitions of becoming a landlord has come to an end. Oh boy. He also said that he is no longer politically relevant as far as the politics of Rivers State and Nigeria at large is concerned. This Chukwemeka is battling Wike seriously, I tell you. He added that his actions are unscrupulous to everyone, and whoever decides to work with him does so at his own peril. So according to his statement released on Tuesday, Eze expressed surprise that President Bola Tinubu has turned his back against the Nigerian Constitution and the good people of Rivers State. So he quoted, "With the credentials of President Tinubu, it becomes very hard to accept that he could be involved with the undemocratic steps and actions exhibited during the so-called Rivers State Peace Accord between Governor Fubara and Nyesom Wike." So with the credentials of President Tinubu, it becomes very hard to accept, okay, that he could be involved in the undemocratic steps, okay, and actions exhibited during the so-called Rivers State Peace Accord between Governor Fubara and Nyesom Wike. Wow. So it is based on this that I decided to have another look at the so-called peace accord to decipher the intention of Mr. President towards his erroneous actions, he said. Eze inferred that Mr. President and his team strategically plotted all this, not that they do not know that no reasonable governor will implement any of them, but to rubbish Nyesom Wike in his own plot to become Tinubu of Rivers State. Oh boy, this Chukwemeka is as insinuated, though. He has said his own. So what is happening here is that, like I said from the beginning, with the Tinubu being a landlord of Lagos, Wike is trying to take that step to see if he can also become a landlord of Rivers State. But what Chukwemeka is saying here is that what Tinubu did in error was not really an error. They knew what they did when they signed that unimplementable 8-point agreement with Fubara. That he did that to rubbish Wike's political ambition and to rubbish his, his status, political relevance in Rivers State. That Tinubu signed those agreements and put it to them so as to rubbish Wike's political relevance in Rivers State, both now and in future. Oh boy, because the 8-point agreement is purely undemocratic and cannot be implemented by any reasonable governor. Okay, expecting that Fubara will not implement it unfortunately, Fubara had decided to implement it clean and clear. This is a serious one. But Chukwemeka is trying to prove to the whole world that Wike cannot be landlord in Rivers State. Okay, and already a lot of people in APC are getting wary of Wike's behavior. They've seen how he destroyed PDP, and they will not let him destroy APC for them. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, but his behavior is so becoming unscrupulous, according to Chukwemeka here, that Wike is so unscrupulous that Tinubu definitely will not put himself on the line because of people like Wike. So he gave them that 8-point agreement to go and implement so as to rubbish Wike in Rivers State. I wish sure that that is correct, because I know that Wike and Tinubu are looking for a way to corner Rivers. Like I said earlier, almost all the oil producing states in Niger Delta are all PDP. And so what they're trying to do is to see how they can make at least one of them APC, and that is Rivers State. And Wike is to be used to achieve that. So there's a reason Wike and Tinubu are romancing each other. One is to pay him for doing a dirty job for him to win presidential election in Rivers State. Wike is so unscrupulous that he cannot continue to be landlord in Rivers State, I tell you. So Chukwuemeka has inferred it, and the way it is, I don't know the direction Wike is going. Like I was saying, what Tinubu is trying to do with Wike is to compensate him for doing a dirty job for him in Rivers State, and also giving him, another assignment of trying to prepare FCT against 2027 election. At the same time, see how they can corner Rivers State, at least let APC have control of one of the oil producing states in Niger Delta. So with all of this, I really don't believe Chukwuemeka that Tinubu is out to rubbish Wike in Rivers State. I don't think he will do it, because if you look at their behavior, they are birds of the same feather and they are flocking together easily, even though they are not in the same party. They have agreement, they have their interest, and they are working something for themselves ahead of 2027. The only problem Wike will have with APC is his presidential ambition, because whatever Wike is doing is nursing his presidential ambition for 2027, and like now he's beginning to filter out that he is already having secret meetings on the 2027 plan, and I'm sure all of that is for his presidential ambition. That is where he will have problem with Tinubu and with APC. When they see that he's trying to ride on APC to plan for his presidential ambition, then this is threat for the existence of that party will become obvious, and that is when they will dump him. I'm sure when it comes to that, they will obviously dump him. Wow. So that is Chukwuemeka saying that Wike cannot be the landlord of Rivers State the way Tinubu was in Lagos. And its ambition for that is coming to an end immediately. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.